Book 2, The Rules of Love. Marriage is no real excuse for not loving. He who is not jealous cannot love. No one can be bound by a double love. It is well known that love is always increasing or decreasing. That which a lover takes against the will of his beloved has no relish. Boys do not love until they reach the age of maturity. When one lover dies, a widowhood of 2 years is required. No one should be deprived of love. No one can love unless he is impelled by the persuasion of love. Love is always a stranger in the home of avarice. It is not proper to love any woman whom one would be ashamed to marry. A true lover does not desire to embrace in love, except with his beloved. When made public, love rarely endures. The easy attainment of love makes it of little value. The difficult attainment of love makes it prized. Every lover regularly turns pale in the presence of his beloved. When a lover catches sight of his beloved, his heart palpitates. A new love puts to flight an old one. Good character alone makes any man worthy of love. If love diminishes, it quickly fails and rarely recovers. A man in love is always apprehensive. Real jealousy always increases the feeling of love. Jealousy, and therefore love, is always increased when one suspects his beloved. He whom the thought of love vexes, eats and sleeps very little. Every act of a lover ends within the thought of his beloved. A true lover will think of nothing good except what he thinks will please his beloved. Love can deny nothing else. A lover can never have enough of the solaces of his beloved. A slight presumption causes a lover to suspect his beloved. A man who is vexed with too much passion usually doesn't love. A true lover is always and without intermission possessed by the thought of his beloved. Nothing forbids one man being loved by 2 women, or one woman by 2 men. Chapter 3, Where Love Gets Its Name. Love gets its name amour, from the word for hook, amos, which means to capture or be captured. So he who is in love is captured by the chains of his desire and seeks to capture someone else with his hook. Just as the skillful fisherman tries to attract his fishes by his bait and capture them on his crooked hook, so the man who is captured by his love tries to attract another person who he allures and exerts all his efforts to unite 2 different hearts with an intangible bond. And if they are already united, he tries to keep them so forever. Chapter 4, What the Effect of Love Is. Now, it is the effect of love that a true lover cannot be degraded with any avarice. Love causes a rough and uncouth man to be distinguished for his handsomeness. It endows even the humblest of births with nobility of character. It blesses the proud with humility, and a man in love becomes accustomed to performing many services graciously for everyone. And what a wonderful thing love is, that makes a man shine with virtue and teaches everyone, no matter who he is, good character trait. There's another thing about love that should not be praised with few words, which that it adorns, so to speak, the virtue of chastity. For he who is in love never seeks to look upon another woman, even if she is beautiful. But when he thinks deeply of his beloved, the sight of any other woman in his mind is rough and rude.